Hello everybody, good evening and welcome to this matchup of Troll Team 6 attacking on Malevolent GG. We will now enter the first round on CCTV Classroom with a pretty default hold. That Maverick ban by Troll Team quite interesting as Malevolent took away Thatcher for them. We'll see how that will affect our attackers in this half. But with Kaid banned as well, it likely won't be too much of an issue, as they only need to get around some bandit batteries. Eager, punching a wall in the bar, spotted out by Derek on that IQ. And there you go, Derek with the calls, not a ping needed. Niccolo on the Zofia takes him out. Entry frag goes Troll Team. Niccolo taking a second one. Downing motive. And there you go, Jaeger and Mozzie both dead. Not the end of the world, however, because their utility should have already been placed. But it's still not great losing two players that easily, that quickly. We hear Evil Eyes go out as Maestro tries to contain the push onto his garage.
Set device.
Bandit nowhere to be seen by the wall. It will get opened by the Thermite as he peers into the B-bomb site. Now with a whole minute and a half left, this is going to look very attacker-sided, but we'll see if Malevolent can hold this out. Pings go out on the camphor, and that catwalk still. Angles lined up at him from three different players. Stuns will fly, he's full blinded. More stuns fly, and there you go. Barring with that R4C, able to confirm the kill, or Niccolo rather. I believe from the Thermite will take that kill from Ash. 5v2, Colazzo and Krieger are left now to win this round for their team. These Toxic Babes, 30 seconds of time wasting utility will soar through the air. And there you go. Just like that, they are all used up. Ash, the entry, pushes in to deny the retake of the site from the defenders. And there you go, Krieger down now, and before his nitro could detonate, or before his smoke could detonate. And Bandit will also fall. Flawless round for the attack. Hard to not be convinced by that, and honestly, it makes you wonder what happened on that roam. With Jaeger and Mozzie both being picked effortlessly from the Zofia, it's interesting to see what went wrong. When the Jaeger called out that he died from stock, Mozzie seemingly just ran up to meet the Zof, but lost to the ACOG. So I'm not quite sure maybe if there was a stumble in the communications. Perhaps Mozzie thought he had died to the lounge door. But whatever it is, hopefully they fix it soon. As it was not the most convincing of displays from the defense. But here we go. Into the next round, forgetting about the last, we will see
Attackers
now
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Malevolent GG has in store. They will return to the cache and CCTV site, which is fair. It is the primary site for most teams, and an early win on it can give you some much needed momentum whenever you go to the hard to defend sites, such as or Master. ADSs are placed on top scaffolding. Two this time at minimum. Nope. This way, hopefully the Maestro will no longer be full flashed and pushed.
5 seconds to go.
So got 4 flash grenades. He should be able to survive just a tiny bit longer.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Is the roam by Ice. If he can do some work on that room,
if it runs on batteries,
he can really stall out the attackers' push. Clubhouse used to be
located.
kind of a no-man's land sort of map for roamers. But with Mozzie and Mutant, just like meta in general now, it has become a lot easier to roam successfully. I'm not quite sure what Colton's opening, but I believe that the hard breaches are going straight to work on opening that default CCTV wall. Drones flying into bar to check for those pesky roamers. What they don't know, though, is that Jaeger's hiding in the bathroom, holding it in. And Mozzie, bottom of blue, rotates down to church, looking for any crouch-walking ashes below. Smoke here in the hands of Krieger, trying to pull out that Uno reverse card. Play the vertical play against Nicolo on that Soph, but he'll get his cankles shot a little bit. And Sophia will scare him off. Soph impacting away the bandit batteries. The wall will get open, but Motive now, the roam, a bit more successful this time, takes out that entry fragger Ash in the hands of Bearing. Plenty of time, however, the attack needn't rush. Simply take their time and methodically get that refrag later down the road. Campfer on the default cams, gathering intel for his team as a Maestro should. Looks like that those X-Kairos pellets were used bottom garage to try to get entry into the scaffolding. Thermite has opened up the main wall to sight, but loses about 95 of his HP for his troubles. Toxic Babe flies out looking to confirm.
Attackers drop the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
A lot of patience coming out from defense. Motive now with 2. The roam game has been fixed. 3 big kills from Motive, still with over half of his full health. Derek the Dad, though, and Colton here for the refrags, able to bring their team back from the brink, now in a 2v3 with half a minute. This is possible. Although neither of the teammates are Derek the Dad on that 3-speed IQ sprint, huff, performance, construction. The defenders realize where the attack is going to come from, and they will all hold small angles that fly toxic babes and prepare for
10 seconds left.
Uh-oh. Won't find it though. Smoke behind the shield. By killing the Ivana. Refragged by the IQ in the hands of Derek, who will also down the Maestro, but not able to finish the Bandit in time. Oh, so close, but no cigar, as they say. Glatso giving the round to his team with patience and a darn good angle held. 1 for 1. Looks like Malevolent made the right decision to return to that site, this time becoming the victors. It did seem that the roam was the issue on the first round. Not quite sure what had happened there, probably a communication error. However, it was swiftly fixed. Motive able to procure 3 kills for essentially free, losing only 45 HP. And the attack was put on the back foot from that moment forward. Motive will return to the role of Mozzie. Of course, sans his super shorty, but no worries. Castle has one too. And they will go to gym bedroom. 6 picking off of the Pulse, going to Castle instead. Very big brain of them, because Pulse usually telegraphs to the attackers, hey, I will be going basement and playing vertically.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now they as we have seen tonight, prior matches, Bravo Division, it looks like it's going to be a cash flow. The defense will use half of their total reinforcements
10 seconds
to
to go.
fortify this location. Barbed wire, ADS, castle barricades, and
5 seconds to insertion.
Help them maintain control of the eastern portion.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Motive, though, will be going down into the strip club.
Changing mags!
He will relax by the couches before sprinting away to catch some attackers off guard. And what do you know? Barring and Nicolo on that portion of the map with a drone from Colton. Now we're in the Mozzie's position. We're going to see a 1v1 here. Elsewhere, Campers lowered it to about 25 HP, but we'll see now who will win this gunfight, Colton or Motive.
Sweet ass.
Motive is stuck in a corner. With truly no escape. You can see the drone, Colton, go out and just see the edge of Mozzie. As he shoots, he gives away the fact that he knows
Attackers have
what it is.
located a bomb.
Wait for one of his entry fraggers to take the chance, because you don't want to lose that Habana when both Maverick and Thatcher are banned. Motive doing simply nothing. He is accomplishing his goal by getting droned and sending him. Attackers didn't have to deal with him until now. And although the attackers are successful in weeding out that roaming Mozzie, they wasted a heck of a lot of time to do it. Hibana was not able to simply push in and collect a free kill. She had to wait until the fraggers came over and helped her out there. But better late than never, that kill will come out. Minute 40 to execute. By no means a bad execute so far from the attackers.
Flashbang!
Colapso on that bandit. Here's the nade come out. He is aware that there's a wall. Thermite charge going down.
Drone activated.
Nade comes out. He has to escape. And the nade will claim Mute's life, unfortunately, stuck in the animation. And the wall gets open nonetheless. 5v3 with Castle on quarter HP. It's not looking good for the defense. Nice though. Ready to duel with the Ash in the hands of Bearing. Castle prone and droned out. Bullets ringing out. Bearing now ready to take down Ice on that Jaeger ADS before dispatching the ball. Ensuring that his position has not changed. Jaeger wide peaks. Return to construction. 1v5 is not winnable there. A flawless round for the attackers. Very impressive. A bit of back and forth here. Attacker win, defender win, attacker. But it looks like Troll Team 6 will come out on top this time. That round was curious. Motive on the Mozzie, either he didn't quite see the 3 billion drones that spotted him, or he simply didn't care. I'm not sure which one's worse, to be honest, because yes, it's cool to waste some attacker time. However, it's not necessarily worth throwing your life away for. Instead of even trying to peek that Hibana and kill a hard breacher, he just sat in the corner, his back to his soft wall, with an open door and soft wall on his right, and I'm not sure if he was surprised or not when he got punished. He gave the Hibana plenty of time to call over her buddies and put him down. So a free kill for the attack did not set a good
Attackers
trend.
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
But we've seen Motive make mistakes in before. Of course, the first round dying early, only to catch a 3 or 4 K the next round. We'll see if he can do the same. Moving along, we will now go for the first time this matchup to the basement sites. Instead of bringing the castle, they will elect to get more intel in the form of Valkyrie. A pretty great decision, in my opinion, because if you're going to bring
10 seconds to go.
Really effectively upstairs, especially whenever he can deny the attackers
5 seconds left.
maintaining intel of his own in the form of those black eye cameras.
Attackers'
So
objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
From Malevolent GG, this is a winnable round. We see some jiggle peeking and fancy as they look to get control of CCTV. They haven't drawn too thoroughly yet, and Ice is danger close. There goes the spot. He will return down to this staircase, wasting 10 seconds without having to lose his life. Another drone comes out. Sledge joining in his pal, the Ash. She calls on that it's clear, kills the default cam, and tries to establish that upstairs control. She's not aware quite yet that Motive is hiding with no escape route in the logistics office, and once again he may have cornered himself. Player, I believe, Thermite, is on the roof throwing his teammates in. Niccolo ready to pounce on the opportunity to dispatch the roaming Mozzie. He's prone, pixel held, but he is spotted out. Not much to do here. Take down an Ash if you can. And he can. There you go. Niccolo dispatched to elsewhere. I'm not quite sure by who. Looks like Icy came in to help his friend. There you go. Icy baiting Motive, essentially. As the attackers prepare to execute that push, he's there to disrupt them. That's 2 attackers dead. Both of your entries and your soft creatures gone. Derek, though, proving to be a lethal weapon for Troll Team 6. And there you go. Thermite will also refrag. Both Jaeger and Mozzie dispatched. 3v3. Minute 20 left. HP advantage to the defense. This is anyone's round. Valkyrie maintaining control. Colapso impact trick. Kitchen hatch. Sorry. Krieger holds Moto. Needs to be careful dancing around that Moto door. As the hatch is open, he is exposed. A bit of a stall out now from the attack as they look to get some intel. But Mute Jammers will get to the door and on Moto door means no intel for you. There you go. Jammer down, but 35 seconds left. Not looking good.
Reloading.
Jammers on the wall. They're going to try. Successful nades fly out above. Very unfortunate timing for the defense as the nade almost charge, but it doesn't matter. Krieger and Camper are there 1 for 1, taking kills. It's all up to the kill onto the Maestro, but no joy for him. Krieger close. Kill stolen by Camper and Blue with that Valkyrie MPX. And a great round for the defense. The roam working perfectly, or essentially perfectly. What looked initially dire for Motive as that Mozzie in logistics with no escape on his back in a corner ended up working out. Ash missing her shots with that R4C meant that Icy just needed to flank and kill the Zofia player. Once that had occurred, the roamers had done their job. They'd wasted time, they had taken utility off the board, and their deaths really weren't of much consequence. 3 anchors on site didn't get over aggressive. They played patiently, they played the close angles, and they played it smartly. And for that, they won the round. So a pretty clear back and forth pattern that we're seeing here, 2 and 2.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
To the CCTV cache rooms. So far this match has been pretty interesting because it looks like each team adapts for the prior round. So whenever Malevolent has a bad round, they adjust. They work more carefully, they frag out. Whenever the roamers frag out Troll 6, well, they adjust. They go for a more site-oriented execute, and then they win a round. And this back and forth is really what Siege is about. Very interesting plays made by each team. Some great aim on top of some big range plays.
5 seconds
Let's
to go.
see what this round holds in store. Maybe which team will have motive.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Reloading! RED active. Sweeping perimeter. As I heard them say.
A really big fucking hole coming right up.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Default
Activated.
If you don't know what it's doing, stand outside, safe with your ACOG, and cut off player and scaffoldings. Rotate back to site. Come out onto the bandit. Very risky. Glatz trying to deny the Hibana a few precious seconds. Derek here with that ACOG to G8A1. Very deadly. Free fire comes up from the LMG. Glatzo taking almost his entire health and damage. He's backed in the corner. At least flashes will come out from Colton. He's spotted out, not much to do left. And it's still surviving. Motive again. One player on Malevolent acting as bait while the others execute and hunt those roam hunters.
I found one.
Zofia now controlled stock, trying to desperately put pressure on Kalatsa, but he's nowhere to be found. He dropped it down a little bit and has rotated up blue. He should be dead, and yet he is not. 5v4, plenty of time wasted. Malevolent. Hopefully Troll team can get some momentum back. With the wall open, that is very possible. They're right now wide peeking the wall, looking for any straggles. Maestro is still safe in the garage. Wait for the quick rotation, site prepared. Flat so juggling cash. Icy ready to support him if needed. And the Toxic Babes will soar through the air before bursting into yellow clouds. All he must do is stay alive and waste time on the remaining Toxic Canister. Less than a minute left. The attack seems to split. Reaching from the main wall. Ready for a flank, and one will come. Motive engaging here with the Hibana in the hands of Flashes come out. push up. That round goes to Motive, but Nicolo there for the refrag onto the 1 HP Palazzo. Half a minute left, but the wall is open.
Bomb diffuser has been dropped.
But they're still worried about that flank. Unfortunately, the Jaeger did survive, and they will have to be wary.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Playing dangerously.
15 seconds remaining.
And the rush will come out. Hopping in El Window, but he's caught off guard by that flanking player. The Jaeger not controlled. Thermite in sight all alone. Fan has to come down, and this is not winnable, unfortunately. Motive and Icy will finish him off. Motive will do it, collect another kill for him, and there you go. Round will go towards Malevolent. 3-2. It is by no means a landslide there. A couple of key gunfights that went the way of Malevolent, namely Icy on that Jaeger flank, simply pushing the Hibana at just with impeccable timing. Hibana just was not ready. She had thought maybe he had already gone up towards Jim. Her gun not pointed at him. He took the free kill. And once that happened, unfortunately, the remainder of the attack had to stop what they were doing and watch that inevitable flank. And then as soon as they commit to the push, well, then it comes. Fantastic game sense and teamwork coming out from Malevolent. That timing was absolutely picture perfect. However, although that round was pretty convincing from Malevolent, Troll Team 6 already has 2 attacker wins, and on a map as defender
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Hey, that's pretty good. So at the bare minimum, they have what they need. Malevolent now looking to secure that 4-2 defensive path. We'll see if they can do it. Unfortunately, they have no look on the pass. But like I had said before, both of these teams are so adapting. We'll see if they can make it work.
Test out. Godspeed, little fella.
10 seconds to insertion.
Of course, the familiar cash and hold set up. Construction wall reinforced.
5 seconds left.
And Whammy, with his fun frisbees, there to protect.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Shield in tow. Castles to waste utility. Those 2 castle barricades that you see on the left are very important. This one soaks up an Ash Charge or a Zove Charge. Another Ash Charge or a Zove Charge, while Whammy, Frisbees, and bigger ADSs also block their path. Luckily for the attack, they have brought Sledge. Reading into how the Jim Veteran side is played, he will, as we are seeing,
located by attackers.
Rotate and wait a bit later, but no worries, the attack is nowhere to be seen inside the building.
Flashbang away!
Unfortunately, catching Thermite at a bad time. This little mini game of let's dislodge the bandit, very important here. Flashbangs will be dispatched to burn ADS and Whammy Frisbees so that the nades and the Ash Charges and the Zoke whatevers can go through that hole, kill the shield, kill the bandit, allow Thermite to open up Jacuzzi wall. Here we see the Ash Charge get rid of the shield. Palazzo now with no cover will race down the main staircase, trying to find creative positions to protect against run-ins. We've seen that Malevolent can play very aggressively, so those claymores will hopefully catch off any aggressive run-outs, but we'll see. The defense is seeming to calm down just a little bit. Calm before the storm. Well, the storm has arrived. In the form of Nicolo, getting a kill onto Palazzo. That bandit juggle, unfortunately, unsuccessful. What an absolutely disgusting shot. Nicolo finding the head of Krieger before having his removed by Icy on the Jaeger. Great shot onto the Wamai, but it's refragged pretty easily. Bearing, though, walking in with very little repercussions. There you go. Thermite taking down 1. Castle getting the refrag on the Ash. 3v1. Castle will need to be very quick. They have pretty true aim. Bit of panic settling in. Can't really blame them. It's 1v3. Not winnable. That's okay. Derek the Dad will take that kill before doing some Pilates to celebrate. And a even split, 3-3. Both sides taking half of the first half. Well played by Malevolent to try and deny the jacuzzi wall for as long as they did. However, it just simply looks like Troll Team was ready for it. They burned the utility expertly, dispatched the shield, killed the bandit, killed the Wamai, and what do you know? After that, they had total site control. Switching sides now, we're going to see Malevolent go to the attack, and what's interesting already is we see Ying and Gridlock not even being 6-picked to. Seeing no sledge in sight, Derek's going to get off of the intel on IQ towards Castle, on Valkyrie towards Castle, and the Ying will 6-pick towards IQ, likely reacting to the Valkyrie.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Well played by Troll Team. Here we go. You see Mute and Castle racing each other towards the top floor to reinforce jacuzzi wall and likely construction. With Mute, Mozzie, and Vigil, what else would you expect but a top floor roam? We're going to see Castle there to aid him. And there endeavors really is being made.
Activate jammer.
If you've not seen the roam on the house popularized by
10 seconds left before insertion.
Castle's going to reinforce this double door here.
5 seconds
Castle
left before
barricading
insertion.
Full table wall to his left. Once he does that, he's going to open.
Attackers
the
must
hatch
locate and
with
defuse the bomb.
shotgun. And there you go. They'll drop back down to site. And the purpose of all that is so that the roamers upstairs can rotate through construction hatch down to bar, through moto hatch down to site. Those castle barricades cut off angles hit by the attackers to allow them to safely retreat.
Bomb located by attackers.
Changing mag.
Vigil already forfeiting the top floor. Niccolo taking some damage pretty early. Mutes maintaining control. Master bedroom and jacuzzi hall.
A bomb has been located.
Niccolo sprinting around like
Attackers
mad
have dropped
lad
the bomb.
upstairs. Oh my. Thermite. It looks like this is a great counter, honestly. Thermite and Gridlock rushing the site, aware that 3 players at minimum are off site, but
Attackers
it doesn't work out for them. Derek the Dad here to deny that rush, takes out Camper on the Thermite. It doesn't matter though, Zofia there for the refrag. Motive getting site control for his team, but they are too slow. The roam comes back to site. Chaos ensues. Niccolo getting 2 kills on that Mozzie before being taken out. Now in the 2v1, Plants has gone down. Icy Figure will defend that diffuser as NS takes one gunfight at a time. Hear him vault over and retreat. Krieger now playing his life. Icy crouched behind the box. He knows all he has to do is not peek and he will win it, but he'll miss the shot onto Mute. Will he miss his? It looks like it, he will. Malevolent GG take that round with a fantastic counter strat. 1000 IQ, if you will. The reason why I say that that's 1000 IQ, although it may seem like a pretty brain dead rush, is because that space station strat of having Castle, Mute, Mozzie all hold top floor control means, well, hey, you're guaranteed to have 3 opponents at least, let's say, 15 seconds away from site, meaning that it would take them about that long to rotate from their roam to help their anchors. So if you overwhelm the anchors with 5 attacking players by, let's say, rushing dirt or rushing blue staircase, well, hey, hopefully you can win that 5v2, and it looks like that they did. And once you have site control, well, now all of the defenders setup that was previously put down to give you a headache is not going to give those roamers a headache as they attempt to retake. And in this case, the retake was unsuccessful. Very well played by Malevolent. It'll be a second try, though, from Troll Team.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
The lineup has changed quite obviously. They no longer have Mute, Mozzie, nor the Castle, but rather Moyo, Jaeger, Whammy. So, as you can tell, their philosophy about how to defend the beacon has changed. Rather than roaming and having a very fluid upstairs defense, let's go for a stalwart anchor sort of defense, with barbed wire, 3 Goyo shields that can explode, 3 toxic canisters that waste 10 seconds each, all being ready to be deployed. You waste more
10 seconds
time.
to go.
On top of that, we also have Jaeger with
5 seconds to go.
Amy with those 5 frisbees we love so much, able to prevent
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
destroying smoke shields, etc. The attacker lineup has Thermite, Zoph, Grid, Ivana, and Ash. Zoph and Ash will be tasked with dispatching those 3 Goyo shields, and I guess the 4th smoke shield as well.
Deploying drone.
They've droned out where the defense had previously held. Seeing that there's no reinforcement, jammers no nada, they're not going to have to drone too carefully, really. They will, just for thoroughness' sake, but it's not necessarily essential.
Planting toxin.
Pretty quickly, the attackers are realizing, hey, no, we're going to anchor, since the roam didn't really work out too well. And we're now going to see what the defense can do. 2 minutes left, the hard breachers are really going to move in. There you go, Ivana. Being cautious, simply opening the door to bait out possible pulses. A cool little trick for you in ranked.
Setting traces someone.
Put a Ivana charge
Clear.
from that upside. Risk getting a pulse. But what you do risk is it dying to an impact trick.
Knock it down.
Lesion below, Toya below as well, and the impact trick is once again successful. Quite common actually, it's expected that Yvonne will have to use all 3 X-Kairos actually. But what's not predictable is the Legion rotating around in the nick of time to protect that hatch. No more X-Kairos means no more open kitchen hatch for the attack, and the shot so far working very well. Motive though, he will not miss his shots. His aim is true. He will kill firing. Blue control now his. The Jaeger has been dispatched of. The recently nerfed TCSG today cog holding that long aim still is a dirty weapon. But
Some
no
serious drywall.
Church wall icy cover. Krieger though refragging his fallen comrade. Motive dying to blue. Krieger killing trouble. There you go. Krieger will not miss the shots like Derek did. There goes Goyo. Ash again picks up 2 more kills. Fantastic attack round for Malevolent. Krieger doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. Simply waltzing in with that R4C. Quick leaning and some pretty cool gun skill. That round goes their way. It was a great attempt by Malevolent to push for the hatch control initially. However, it was an even better attempt from Troll Team to impact trick the hatch successfully. Usually, because each defender only has 2 impacts, you can deny 2 of those X-Kairos, but the 3rd will detonate. But luckily for Troll Team, it looks like Malevolent sent that 3rd X-Kairos out just seconds too late. Not that it really mattered, because smartly so, Malevolent was able to adapt, and rather than stick around on the kitchen hatch, they decided to push Church Wall hard while sending both of their entry fraggers to blue to get the frags, which they did. Ash and
Attackers
Sophia
need to locate and
got the
defuse
Jaeger
bombs.
before killing his teammates. Looks like that's all she wrote for the baseline. No longer, after losing twice, you understand the move to go back to CCTV where you had successfully defended. Yes, this is the first time going to the CCTV cache room site, so we'll see what they have in store. Better than the down story.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Default rotates, toxic babe, holes are made. Nothing too surprising over here. An attacker lineup that should be familiar to us by now. Will be a bit of a West push initially. to get control of the master bedroom and its staircase to prevent any late fronts. We're going to see Colapso enter. Keeper shorting and rotate hold before he will toss his gridlocks on that central staircase. Thermite drilling quite proficiently. It's honestly been pretty impressive these last couple rounds with their droning skill. It's really showing. Teammate nearby to grab that kill.
A
I guess
bomb
Krieger
has
was
been
on the
located.
window. Ready to pounce. Icy, making that default hold. Make sure that you cut off the rotate.
Stay clear of the block!
Lots of vertical play coming out. Derek with a angle onto the lounge door. Casual being unreinforced, interesting decision. But when you're playing Wamai and Jaeger, you can definitely protect your shields and use them as cover. And last round, where they simply let the attack come to them and lost them when they're cornered, they're going to take the fight to the attackers. The ADS will catch the Sophia stun somehow, not catching those thermite stuns that were used to waste an ADS. A bit of a misstep there for Motive, but it's not too big a deal.
Throwing magnet.
A magnet will sail through the air and clamp onto them, denying any visibility to the shield she sees. It looks like we're going to see patience from both teams. Both teams want to be the team to opening frag, but that privilege goes to Malevolent. Colapso killing the scaffold player, but he's replaced by Wamai with that MP5K. 0 recoil. It's pretty darn good. Quick trade means that catwalk control has been regained. But Icy killing the player on that catwalk rotate, waiting for the other player to return. Nicolo's down on top red. Wamai will punish Sophia.
15 seconds left.
But now it's a 1v3. Want to make that a 1v2. Although there was some pretty fancy aim from that Wamai, it will not be enough. Another round goes to Malevolent. So far, flawlessly attacking all 3 of the previous rounds. Not a misstep in sight. Colapso getting a bit eager to get catwalk control. Unfortunately, Gridlock's a 1 speed, so he couldn't quite establish it in time. But beyond that, the droning was fantastic from Malevolent. They got what they needed. They burned the utility, as was satisfactory. Sophia took away some cover, downing Nicolo in the process. Let's see now if Troll Team 6 can make that comeback and make a defense stick. They did well on their attacking half, but now there is no room for error as we are on match point. They will need 3 straight victories to bring us into overtime. Derek the Dad, switch 6 picking, apologies, from the Bandit to the Valkyrie. The Bandit likely a way to trick them into thinking that they will be going CC when in fact they're going to return.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
It's going to be up to NS to hold, or rather Bearing, with those ADSs. Because last time, that was a big misstep. The attackers were able to open up the church wall within of itself. It's not the end of the world, because you can always play blue or play the B rotate and
10 seconds remaining.
But once you lose blue, it's kind of
5 seconds left.
Ash and Motive are able to walk into blue without much opposition.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Insert attack is near impossible to overcome. So hopefully we'll see some more aggression come out from Bearing and his teammates, him and Nicolo roaming above. I quite like this effort. Instead of simply hiding on site and letting the attackers control the pace of the round, the roamers will attempt to control the pace of the round, denying intel. The Ash charge above will open up CCTV wall. as Gridlock's super shorty rings out through the air, opening up Jacuzzi wall to allow her rotate in. She enters solo. Area of Jaeger, she hears his bullets, and the intel likely comes out that he has escaped. She sees him. Collatso will take the kill onto Baron, peeking for some reason. Niccolo gets scared and falls back to sight. Not the best performance from the Rome, not what they would have hoped. Unfortunately, Baron going down without any damage dealt onto the attack, and honestly, not near enough time has been wasted. 5v4, nearly 2 minutes left to execute. Malevolent is in the driver's seat. Be thorough and assure their victory. They're trying to drone out every angle, making sure that there is no crews left on the room. Patrol team have intel. Intel leading for them. They're aware of where the attackers are. They're aware of where the push will come from. If they can maintain this intel for a minute left, they might be able to repel the offense. Nitro will come out. Drone sees it. Thermite almost loses his life, but he is safe in the corner. Back to the Magnus carryboard play. Mission reveal into no gain. Waiting for the drop switching and wide swing. Collatso is waiting for the drones to feed him intel. Valkyrie and Smoke are holding extremely aggressive angles. 2 toxic baits in hand. If Smoke dies here, that could spell doom. Thermite now opening a church wall. Valkyrie's sure to hear it behind him. Nitro cell though coming out from Niccolo, but it's missed. Icy makes them Icy collects the kill on the Niccolo after he botches
Bomb
that
located
C4
by
throw, and
attackers.
Smoke will take down. We have Derek on that Valk. Wide swinging now, kill the Gridlock that dropped, but his aim is not good enough. Photo of killing Colton, Derek giggling
Located.
in a 1v3. Eagle in hand, can he win it? The answer is no. GG, WP. Well played by Malevolent, well played by Troll Team. In the end, Malevolent did not lose a single defensive round. Instead of winning all 4 that were necessary. Very, very convincing victory in that second half. Although the first half was a 3-3 split, Malevolent's drone technique, teamwork, communication was just far superior on the attack. Well, that was a fantastic match to watch. If you've not seen a whole lot of Clubhouse games, there's a lot to learn there. A lot about when you need to rush, when you need to anchor. But anyhow, it's been a fantastic game to cast. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Have a fantastic evening. Take care.